All right, it's your boy Taco Burger coming at you with Taco Burger News, your number one spot for burgers with tacos and stuff. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Looks like Destiny has released its new DLC, and that would be called Destiny 2 Renegades. Now the thing about Renegades is they tried to really link it to Star Wars, and they've added a lot of Star Wars like things to the situation, which of course would get everybody hyped. Who's not a Star Wars fan? Like, you probably even get some new people into the franchise, working with Star Wars. But apparently it caused some type of outrage. Let's look into it a little bit deeper. So Renegade is failing to deliver on the hype, and players are calling it dull and boring. How did we go from the massive hype of Star Wars themed marketing to this immediate disappointment? So yeah, when you set the expectation very high, and that's exactly what you do when you use Star Wars, you're gonna set it very high. You gotta deliver. And that's what I'm noticing that we're seeing a lot in this particular game. Like, I'm noticing that a lot with games lately. Like, they'll let a DLC out that is just kind of underwhelming, and they'll be like, all right, we'll do better next time. The thing is, sometimes you don't get it next time. So the core issues is the lack of originality. So there are Star Wars comparison. They have the blaster weapons, the drifter frozen in carbonite, and the Praxic blade lightsaber equivalent. So this is really a creatively lazy situation. And then also is damaging the Destiny's unique identity. Now I'm not sure if they felt like the game was just doling out or whatever, and they just needed to switch it up or try to do something Star Wars like to gain more people. That's just not right. You can't just try to attack a fan base with lackluster content. Now I could see if you went after this fan base with some excellent content, then you might have something here, but as of right now, it's looking pretty bad for you. People are suffering from Bungie fatigue. This is more than just a bad expansion. Renegades followed a poorly received Edge of Fate. Players are fatigued by the repeated cycle of minimal content, slow power progression, and the feeling that Bungie doesn't know what kind of game they are making anymore. So Bungie literally admits that the Edge of Fate changes did not work, which is good, but they also, that was their last offering. This next offering was lackluster too. So you're 2 out of 3 strikes, and you're hoping to get a third swing. So my whole conclusion here is Bungie seems to be at a crossroads, and the success of Renegades was meant to prove that the game's future viability is still there. So are you still playing Destiny 2, or is this the expansion that finally makes you jump ship? Get in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what year you started playing Destiny 2. Or Destiny, were you an original Destiny player? I used to play Destiny back in the day. But one thing that used to make me mad was, like, anytime I have friends that want to play, they'll join in and get really close to my power level because they'll give them an item that just boosts them really close. While I'd have been probably trying to get close to that power level for weeks, days even. So, I don't know. That's why I kind of jumped ship, because it made my progression feel like it didn't mean anything. I was never really just towering over others just due to my pure time in the game. And, it looks like maybe, this DLC is just more of that type of situation. I don't know. Anyway, get in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. That's right, 500 subscribers. And, why don't you join the crew? Join the crew. And I'll see you guys later. Taco Burger out.